Once every blue moon, a TV show comes along that reinvents the very concept of television, one that challenges what a show can accomplish, one that redefines the genre entirely. These shows live in a generation's head rent-free due to the sheer amount of content that exists of it online. I'm of course talking about Teen Titans Go.
What?
Love it or hate it, Teen Titans Go has accomplished what many cannot, and that is being picked up by meme culture and being given a life of its own. Personally, I enjoy both Teen Titans shows, though I can admit their faults. Regardless, today we're going to be recreating the Teen Titans Go tower in LEGO. To start the process, I ordered a couple hundred window pieces and said my goodbyes to the Avengers Tower. I'm being very careful with how I take it apart in the hopes that rebuilding it when all the cards are down will be easy. LEGO has produced 3 of the Teen Titans in their Go form. Because they are from the Dimensions line, they can be a bit pricey, Raven especially, but I always approach projects with the intent of giving it my all, even if it breaks my wallet. But you should subscribe please, so it doesn't hurt so much. Cyborg and Robin don't have Go variants, so I'll be using the CMF Cyborg and my own custom Robin that gets as close as I can. With my money spent and gone, we can begin working on the mock. The first floor we'll design is the lobby/garage. I've got 2 different vending machines, one with drinks and one with snacks, and then I've got a printer build accompanied by a simple chair. And then 2 of the iconic potted plants that can be found all throughout the tower. You can see I've also got a garage door that matches the color palette closely. With the first floor done, let me break down my plans for this build. It'll be 4 floors, 3 of which makes up the base of the T, and then the top floor, which will be twice as long and will act as the horizontal line of the T. On the second floor, we'll have Raven and Beast Boy's room, the third floor will include Robin's and Cyborg's room, and then the fourth and final floor will have the kitchen, bathroom, TV room, and Starfire's room. As you can see, I've got my work cut out for me, so let's get started on the second floor. Beast Boy's room was probably the most fun. I covered the floor with random tiles to make it look messy, and assorted posters like in the show. I built this cute little cat scratching tower for all his furry friends, and then a cardboard box for him to sleep in. The final piece of furniture I need is a TV, and this was the toughest part. I really wanted to get the proportions right for the cinder blocks holding his TV up, so I used this very illegal technique to get the job done. Fun fact, this is one of the few times I've rewatched one of my very old tutorial videos to build a TV. For Raven's home, I've included this stack of cages to keep her animals in, a table with some candles, and a spellbook to perform her magic. And finally, the item that took the longest, her bed, which uses pink flower studs in a pattern to try to capture the intricate design in the show. I also used several 1x1 translucent cylinders to represent the lights that surround her bed. To kick off the third floor, let's build Cyborg's room. I think this room is the perfect example of men live like this. There's only one piece of furniture and a couple tools hanging on the wall. I can't really dwell on this room for long, there's practically nothing to say about it, so moving on. Robin's room includes several fun items. We've got this hanging punching bag for training, and then a poster of bad guys so he can throw batarangs at them. I struggled a bit with this part, but the final product looks pretty neat. Next, I built his bed and put a trunk in front of it so he can store important memorabilia, and finally we need his computer. For this, I've included the accessories from my new favorite minifigure, the Gamer Girl. And then above the computer console, I've built a bookshelf. Now's a good time to show you what I've been doing to the hallways. I'm placing identical elevator builds on the top left corner of every floor, and then a simple hallway that takes you to the doors of these 2 rooms. Moving on to the final build of today's mock, the largest of the 4, the top layer of the T in Teen Titan. Let's start with the bathroom first. There isn't much reference material for this room, for obvious reasons. Well, that's not true. There's more Teen Titans Go clips that I can't show than Chainsaw Man clips that I can't show because my mom's friends watch my content. But for the purposes of the build, this is the image I'm working with, so I built the toilet paper holder, and then I'm going to add a nice carpet to accent the tiled floor of the bathroom. For the bathroom mirror, I'm using this one from the Friends set, which is why there's a bit of clutter on the sticker. And finally, we need a wastebasket, which completes the bathroom. The TV space is one of the most iconic areas of the Titan Tower, so I thought long and hard about how I could properly translate this into LEGO. Some of the colors and shapes present just aren't possible in LEGO, but I managed to build this dark red curved couch. with these cute little pillows. Next, I built the TV and shelves, making sure to emphasize the sheer amount of clutter present. To further get the point across that this is a pigsty, I filled the rest of the room with a variety of accessories and tiles. Let's take a second and compare the TV area of the Teen Titans versus the Teen Titans Go. I know these shows are pitted against each other pretty often, but by golly, if Teen Titans Go didn't perfectly capture how teenagers live. Next, let's tackle the kitchen. I've built the round red table with coral seats beside it, and then added several sets of cupboards and drawers. My favorite part of this room is the tiled pattern I've placed here. It looks lovely and accents the interior nicely. I was a bit worried about this room because there's so much white present, white floors, white walls, etc. But the gray and the sand blue give it a bit more flavor, capped perfectly by the bright blue jumper plates to represent the cupboards. Starfire's room should be the brightest of the interior, so I'm using light purple for the floor with a pink rug. The bed was tricky because of the weird tent vibe it has going on, but I ended up making it work. Finally, I added a dresser with a mirror and a chair for Starfire to sit on, which means we're done with the tower. I'm pretty sure my FBI agent is suspicious of me after I've looked up Starfire's bedroom, Teen Titans Go bathroom, and Starfire as a furry so many times. So if this is my last YouTube video, Brickpatch, I hope I did this tower justice. With that, we're done with the mock, so let's take one final look because this video is long enough as is. I really like how this build turned out. I'm moderately embarrassed to admit that when I finished it, I just stood there admiring it and gave myself a little clap. Whenever I tackle a build that uses popular source material, I always hope I live up to the expectations the fans have of the material. I've placed the Teen Titans throughout the build. Some of them are in their rooms and others are in random places. I even added a few extra minifigures for giggles. Even though it took sacrificing a bit of the Avengers Tower, I think this was well worth it. It stands at a massive 19 inches and features 4 fully decorated floors with 11 interior rooms. I spent roughly $100 on this project with 100 window panes and the 200 translucent bricks and the minifigures. Well, it all adds up. Yeah, that's why I've got mid-roll ads on this video. This is one of the largest projects I've tackled. While the DuckTales vault is bigger technically, this one has a more expansive interior. I don't know how I'm gonna outdo myself in the future. I love every floor of this beast. I did my best to recreate the iconic art style of the show through the variety of colors I've utilized, plus giving each room as much character as possible. My favorite room is probably either the kitchen or Beast Boy's room. I built this mock so that's easy to take apart and reassemble floor by floor, and the panels of windows kinda just slide into place, but because of that you can see some unevenness due to the weight. But a wise person once said, don't trust a perfect person and don't trust a mock that's flawless. If you've never watched Teen Titans Go, well, I'm not sure how you found this video, but you should definitely give it a try. No, it's not for everyone, but it's dumb fun that I enjoy flicking on every now and again. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe. I've been working hard cooking up mocks to build this year, and you won't want to miss them. See you in the next video. Bye!